Good evening. This is Philip Fielding Music, and today we're doing an album review of Rebecca Black, Salvation. Um, I was trying to debate what album to do, and I've just been re-listening to potential albums of the year to see if they grow on me and stuff like that. I enjoyed this one. It was really short, so I was like, okay, let me do that one just because it came up on my random rotation today because I was trying to go through because I have like 92 albums on my potential albums of the year. I know a lot of people do like these top 50 lists, but I still plan to just do a top 10. So I'm just going to have to whittle it down. Same for songs. Um, but yeah, this thing is only 20 minutes long. So it's almost like an EP to me, or a quick mixtape or something. But yeah, so this one, my I guess I always go through like my history or something. Rebecca Black, I've never been a fan of. I did not listen to her first album at the time. I think I have since then. I can't remember much of it though. May have to revisit. But this one I've played a lot. The one that got me, and it still is is like one of my favorite songs. I actually updated my favorite songs of last year to include this one because I liked it so much and wore it out. I kicked Shawn Mendes out of my top 10 from that year for last year for why, which a lot of people ask me like, why do you have that even on there? But I'm like, I liked it at the time, and it's still, I think, a good song. It's just this one, which I didn't say the title of it yet, but I think I moved it to like number 4 of last year or something, just because I loved it that much. This year is when I discovered it, like around the time this album came out. But Sugar Water Cyanide, love it. Love how it is like it comes in a certain way and then it changes up, almost like, I think one of the other reviewers out there said it was like a remixing of the whole own song or something, which I think is true. I also like these little twinkling little chime things that like at the top is like, it's cool. I don't know. It just mixes so well. I love that song. And I find myself singing along to it all the time. But yeah, it's got a pretty good track list. I'm just going to flip over to it because it's only like I said, 20 minutes. So Salvation, it was the third single. It's the only single that was released for this year because 2 others, Trust and Sugar Water Cyanide, were released last year. But I like that one a lot as well. Second track, Trust, like I said. American Doll. Now that one, I don't know. It doesn't do much for me. I get kind of bored with it. So that's one of the negative things I could say about this album, as short as it is. There are some negatives for me, and that song is one of them. I can't really put my finger on it besides, I keep re-listening to it. I was like, what am I not, it's just not clicking with me. It's just boring to me. Yeah, and the lyrics don't do much for me either. Just like, whatever. Tears in My Pocket, though, that's one that has been growing on me a lot this year. And that and Salvation I put as my potential favorite songs of the year since they were released this year. I try to be tight on that, just because, if not, then songs from like 5 years ago could be considered, even though it was released 5 years ago. Then we have Do You Even Think About Me, which is another one I'm just like, it doesn't click with me. I do think I like it better than American Doll, but not as much. I just like, it's another one I'm just like, But the album ends very well on Twist the Knife, which I think is a good song. Yeah, all these, I think I would be very repetitive in how I would describe them, but she has a great voice. Even the effects on it, it sounds good. It has good beats and drops and everything. Some people consider this like pop or hyper pop. I'd be fine with that. I think I like both genres, so I'm cool with it. And I do feel like parts of it does match. I don't think it's as hyper poppy as it is pop or like dance pop or something. But anyways, yeah, so I think this album is good. I don't see it ending up in my top 10 of the year, though. In fact, I think my score went down a little bit. think I did have it like an 8 out of 10, but after listening to it today, I would say a 7 out of 10. Still good though. But compared to what else coming out this year, like I said, there's like 92 albums on my list so far, and it's still not, the year's not over, so it could change. But yeah, 8 out of 10. I mean, sorry, 7 out of 10. Let me know what you think of this album. Favorite songs off of it. Like I said, Sugarwater Cyanide is my favorite off of this one. If I had to give a top 3, I would say number 1's that, then Trust, then probably Salvation, or Twisted Knife. Probably Salvation. I don't know. I keep going back and forth. Tears in my pocket. I don't know. There ain't that many songs. There's only 7, honestly, and I already said 2 of them I just didn't care for. So yeah. Anyways, like, subscribe, hit the bell, share, help me get my subscriptions up, please, and continue joining me on these discovering music excursions, I guess. I do a song of the day every day, so that's an everyday thing for me. But albums I do like maybe once a week. I'm starting to do them on Sundays, it seems a lot. So anyway, join me. Keep on exploring stuff. Let me know what you think of this album, and we will see you tomorrow for another song of the day. Bye.